Good evening, everyone. I hope you are all right and it's not too wet. I'm joined by my cat Holly, as you can see, or just her rear end. So welcome. So I wanted to talk about plant protein powder today. So if you're thinking, oh no, I don't want to hear about that vegan stuff, stay tuned because there's a reason why it's so beneficial. So obviously I am whole food plant-based, but plant protein powder is beneficial for everyone. So my name is Dr. Helen. I'm an emergency medicine doctor and also a certified animal aromatherapy specialist. And I love to help people use an integrative approach to their health and that of your pets. And it's just, if you're watching this rather than listening, you'll just see Holly's tail just swishing backwards and forwards, one of my cats. So I'm super excited at this new product that we've got in the UK now, because I have been looking for a fantastic protein powder for quite some time, and I've tried a few, and I was just so excited when I heard that this was coming, and it's absolutely fantastic. So let's start at the beginning and talk about what protein is and what it does and why we need it, because that's obviously the first thing, isn't it? So they're complex. So protein is complex molecules comprised of long chains of 20 different amino acids, commonly found in plant and animal proteins. They serve crucial bodily functions such as building and repairing muscles and bones. And we need it because it's an important part of good nutrition. And our bodies constantly break down old cells while developing new ones. And our body needs amino acids from high quality proteins to repair and build. It's really, really vital. So everybody needs protein, and the European Food Safety Authority recommends that adults should consume 0.83 grams per kilogram of body weight in protein per day to avoid a nitrogen imbalance. And research suggests that adequate protein intake and choices of protein sources could play a role in the maintenance of cognition while we age, which is, I think, really important and fascinating. Protein intake varies, and the exact amount of protein you need to thrive depends on your weight, activity level, genetics, and a variety of other factors. Just getting swiped by my cat. So why choose plant protein over animal-based sources, and particularly over whey, which is a very, very common one as well. Plant protein contains little saturated fat, so really, really good, and sodium and cholesterol, so really good, because they are generally the things that we're always, as doctors, we're always getting people to cut out, because obviously it contributes to it contributes to inflammation and poor cardiovascular health, and if we don't have good cardiovascular health as well, it does affect our cognition as well, as that's a major cause of things like dementia. So plant protein has a win there. Unlike whey supplements, doTERRA plant protein contains no allergens either, so this is really important as well, because obviously whey comes from dairy, so obviously if you've got a dairy allergy, that leads you out of that as well, and this hasn't got any allergens in it, so super effective there. It's got a high fiber content, which, you know, we all need to have more fiber. You should be having about 30 grams of fiber a day, and on average people are getting about 7 grams. People always say, you know, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. There's only 5 grams of fiber in an apple, so you know, you think about how much you need to eat, and people are not having enough fruit and veg, and so this has got a really high fiber content and nutrient density as well. It's also very rich, because it's come from the plant protein, very rich in antioxidants as well, which are a fantastic way to help fight inflammation. It's also very easy for the body to digest as well, which is really important as well, as we're on the subject of digestion. And again, poo, so many people are constipated. It's a huge issue. We do see people all the time in the emergency department who are struggling with their health because of constipation. Producing plant protein requires less land, water, and energy compared to animal protein as well. So it's very sustainable, so far better for the environment as well. So this is an exclusive plant formula developed and manufactured in Europe. It's formulated with acacia fiber and medium chain triglycerides, MCT oil. It's superior in quality and efficacy compared to high street brands, specially made using ingredients sourced purely from plants. It's got a shelf life of 2 years, so that's great as well, unless of course you've got, well, I mean, if you've got a dog like my dog Seren, it won't stay in the shelf that long. There's something that happened at work one time. Seren got into my cupboard and got my plant protein out of the cupboard, and my colleagues were laughing because I'm speaking in the camera going, leave it, leave it, leave it. I had to get my neighbour down to do it. So every single, she plots, all my cupboards have locks, and just when I think that cupboard's safe, she surprises me. It's also got the way it's coming, it's got 80% less plastic than a tub of the same weight. So again, another way, really good point for the environment there as well. So it's got a high availability of amino acids. So it contains all 9 of the essential amino acids, and it contains all 3 of the branch chain amino acids as well. So really, as a protein source, it really is superior to most other brands out there. 1 serving is 32 grams, and it's got 4 sources of vegan protein: pea, potato, chickpea, and rice in there. And I know maybe you're thinking, oh, but it's really a fantastic way. And I'm going to be sharing with you some ways you can use it as well. Okay, so there is 22 grams of vegan protein per serving in the chocolate one, and 24 grams of vegan protein per serving in the vanilla one. So it's got obviously this blend of pea, chickpea, potato, and rice protein that we spoke about. Sugar-free, it's sweetened with stevia, which is a very natural source. It's free from GMO, gluten, soy, and dairy. So again, none of those allergens. It's got no inflammatory oils or gums in it. It's got all 9 essential amino acids. It's been made in Europe. There are 16 servings per pouch, or 512 grams. So protein contributes to growth in muscle mass. It also contributes to the maintenance of muscle mass and the maintenance of normal bones. And supplementary protein intake is essential to support metabolic health, especially for older people or women, because as from the age of 30, the muscle growth slows, and from the age of 50, the breakdown becomes more noticeable. And so conscious protein intake can help slow this process and help maintain quality of life as we age, because we want our health span to match our lifespan. You know, we want it to be equal. And muscle mass really does tend to decrease, which can lead to reduced mobility and increased risk of falling. This is something I see every day in the emergency department. So where there's targeted protein intake is utilized, you get a kind of protective shield. As well as that, anabolic resistance. So there's a reduction in the efficiency of the muscles that respond to protein intake, and that impacts with age. So this leads to reduced muscle protein formation and contributes to the gradual decline in muscle mass and function. So by the stimulation of muscle protein biosynthesis is really important for older people, with the amino acid leucine playing a key role, and obviously this contains it. So proteins are not only guardians of muscle mass as well, but they also support mobility. Muscle strength and function are crucial for mobility in everyday life. Adequate protein intake helps maintain independence, reduce the risk of falling, and improves the quality of life as we age. So the relevance of protein extends across all ages, particularly women's health as well, in all stages of our health as well. So for optimal health, most women should be consuming 1.2 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. And research has shown adequate intake from quality sources may support cognition with aging. So again, super important, because we are seeing more and more dementia, because people are living longer, and we are seeing more of this horrible condition. And, just thinking that just upping your protein could actually really help to support your cognition and help perhaps delay that is so important. And there's also emerging research that shows perimenopausal and menopausal women may benefit from additional protein as well. So for younger women as well, proteins are fundamental for growth and development of skin, hair, and muscles. And in pregnancy, our need for protein increases, because it not only supports the growth of the fetus, but also influences the mother's organ development. And a deficiency can lead to complications, and also as we age, proteins also, the loss of protein also affects our skin elasticity as well. We also have protein-based hormone regulation. so we need the protein for that as well, to influence various hormones such as insulin and ghrelin, which I can never say. It also controls blood sugar levels and appetite as well. So really important for those who are looking to either lose weight or maintain a healthy weight as well. And a balanced protein intake stabilizes these hormones and has a positive effect on mood and sleep. So protein intake is really amazing. And so by supplementing it with a plant protein, and I don't want any of this, where do vegans get their protein? Because I have a diet that's very rich in protein, and actually it's a lot of the time sort of animal based proteins as well, because you're getting all that saturated fat. It's not good for you. So this is a great way to support. So whether you're into fitness, or you're looking to lose weight, or you're a woman, or you just need, you're getting older, this is a great way to get more protein into your body. So this is just a little recipe for you. If you would like more recipes, please pop to my link that's going across the bottom of the screen. It's www.thehealthfulldoctor.com/THD links. If you click on my free ebooks, and then you can click the plant protein, there is a free recipe book that will be sent to you. I've got some fabulous recipes in there with smoothies. I think there's some a pancake recipe. There's a smoothie bowl, breakfast bowl as well. So there's so many ways you can use this protein powder. So it's really amazing. And for me as well, because I'm traveling around a lot in my camper van, this is going to be great as well for my journeys home, because I'm notorious for my snacking, and being able to have something that's going to sort of quell those hunger cravings, stop me reaching for, I only ever eat sweets and junk food when I'm away. And I've been doing a lot of traveling, so I'm really excited at having something that's actually going to be really better for me, that I can have when I'm away, because it's the journey back that's the problem. The journey there, I can whip up a smoothie and a NutriBullet, but it's the journey back that's the problem. So this is great. So this is because you can just mix the powder. You can either have the vanilla, you can mix it just plain with water or milk, or add it to other things as well to create a different flavored smoothie. So I will definitely be utilizing the chocolate one, which comes in chocolate and vanilla. But if you want to make it a little bit extra, this is a lovely super berry smoothie with so 1 serving of vanilla plant protein. You're going to have 150 grams of frozen berries, 1 frozen banana, and 250 mils of almond milk, or any milk alternative. I prefer to use oat milk. You can use ice cubes if you want it cool, and then just blend it up, and that is how super that is. But as I said, you don't even need to add anything to it. That plant protein makes either a delicious smoothie that is either you've got chocolate or vanilla, or you can add in some extra oils, perhaps a couple of drops of wild orange in the vanilla, or perhaps maybe the wild orange. Actually, have you tried wild orange in chocolate as well? It's really super nice. So there's lots of different ideas there, and you'll get lots of different ideas in the recipe book as well. And I will be sharing more over the course of the next month. So if there's anything you'd like to know, if you would like to join the Health Winter Wellness Challenge as well, which is going to be looking at helping boost your fitness over the next 3 months, weight loss, we're looking at boosting your fitness, having more energy, drop me a message and I can tell you more about that. But otherwise, have a beautiful evening, stay safe, stay well, and don't forget to download your free little recipe book. Take care. Bye.